Hey everyone, back again with another video for our Corona lesson series. Now I know as of lately your lives have certainly had to be adapted to living with this virus currently. So for this video, I'd like to talk a little bit about animal adaptations. And we're going to be doing that by playing a creative thinking game based on those adaptations. So first, let me explain what an adaptation is. So by definition, an adaptation is a change something or someone has gone through. In biology, an adaptation is a change or the process of a change that any organism goes through in order to be better suited for their environment. Now, these adaptations can be very, very general, such as basic camouflage, the shape of your talons, speed, hibernation. So very, very ground level adaptations. Or they can be incredibly, incredibly specific, such as the wood frog's ability to freeze itself and actually make its heart stop beating so it can survive the winter. Or the kangaroo rat, which lives in the desert and does not need to even drink a little bit of water for its whole life. It gets all of its moisture through the seeds that it eats. So again, it can be very general or they can be very, very specific, but adaptations are ways that we as humans, animals, plants, any organism can be better suited to live in their environment. So now, how we play our game. Basically, I have a list of adaptations in here, and when you play, it can be any adaptation you want. Again, it can be the general ones, hibernation, speed, basic camouflage, or it can be very, very specific. However you want to play is totally up to you. So what you'll do is you will draw any number that you want out of here. I think I have like 7 or 8 different adaptations in here. I'm gonna draw 3, but again, you can draw however many you want. And then your goal is, you can do it a couple different ways. You can choose an animal or you can have someone else choose your animal, either one. And you can choose the animal and the environment that that animal lives in. And you must then draw a picture of your animal, like I'm gonna do in a minute, using those adaptations that you drew from the cup. And you also put the animal in its habitat, and you can draw it doing something or however you want to do it, but you need to include the adaptations that you've drawn from the cup. So let's see what mine are. Conserve water in the body. So maybe like a camel or something. So conserve water in the body. Camouflage. And moves eyes individually. So not like humans where we move our eyes at the same time, they can move their eyes individually. So conserve water in body, camouflage, and move eyes individually. All right, so here's what mine looks like. Again, I've done mine relatively quick, but you can take as long as you want for yours. I've chosen a dog in an urban environment. So remember, mine was moves eyes individually, stores water in body, and camouflage. So here you have its eye stalks, where it can control them individually, living inside of its little town here. Down the middle here, you have 3 lights on the inside of its body that light up at random times in red, yellow, and green to kind of camouflage itself to look like a traffic light, as well as this square-shaped tail here to kind of try to fit in with the blocky cube environment of an urban city. And then here's its large hump to store water that I'm sure it can't come across somewhere in its urban environment. So, again, these can be as silly as you want or as serious as you want. They can be as ridiculous as you want or as scientific as you want. The goal is to get you thinking a little bit and get you looking and experiencing some new animal adaptations that you may or may not have heard of before. So when you are playing this game, again, you can change it up however you want. You can maybe choose to draw the animals out of a cup as well, or draw the environment out of a cup. You could challenge yourself and give yourself a time to race against to draw your picture. You could have your little brother or your little sister choose your adaptations for you. So there's all kinds of different ways to play. It can be as long or as short as you really want it to be, just as long as you're out there thinking, doing something creative, and learning a little bit about adaptations. And that's it for this video. I hope you all enjoy doing that activity. My favorite part about this game, though, is that we get to play it with you all. And we can do that in a couple of ways. So the first way, you can comment on this video by leaving a picture of the animal you have drawn, and we will try to guess what the adaptations are. So be sure you tell us how many adaptations you have included in the picture. The second way you can play is by commenting a few different adaptations onto the video, and then we will reply to that comment with our best rendition of our animal with those adaptations.